Isolation versus compound. Complete beginner should focus on building the habit of going to the gym, used to using machines, blah, blah, blah. Searching for videos, came across a local PT talking about leg extensions, good isolation exercise, good way, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just wondering, when should one do their isolation exercises? So this is something that I would usually recommend most people to do compound exercises first. And compound exercises are exercises that work multiple joints at the same time. So for example, an exercise like a bench press where you have a bar and you're pushing it in front of you, that's going to work your triceps because you are extending or straightening your elbows, which works your triceps. You're going to be working your pec muscles, your chest muscles. You're also going to be working your anterior deltoid or your shoulder muscles. So 3 different muscle groups, technically, quote unquote, and 3 different joint planes of motion. Squats, something where you are going all the way down. Everyone knows what squats are for the most part. You're going to be working your ankles, your hips, your knees, your lower back, even to some degree. Your core is going to be stabilized. So lots of joints being worked in those things. So multiple joints, multiple muscles being worked, as in you will get the most bang for your buck if you do those multi-joint exercises. Because of this, I recommend doing them mainly in your workout routine and doing them first. Since they use the most amount of muscle, you are likely going to be using the most amount of weight. Most amount of weight means it's going to be a little bit tougher to do. And since you will get the most out of these movements, you're going to work the most amount of muscle. It's going to burn the most amount of calories and give you the most in your time. That's why I recommend doing it first, because if you go into the gym, just do a set of squats and that's all you have time for the day. That's going to give you way more benefits than if you go in and just do a set of leg extensions, which only works essentially one joint and one muscle group. You're going to burn way less calories, only work that one joint and one aspect of the muscle and strength, and not work the other areas. So this person does say you can pre-tire the muscle before doing some compounds. That's something that some bodybuilders do if they have a muscle that doesn't grow quite as well. But for people just starting out as a beginner, don't really worry about that stuff. Go in, if you're doing leg day, starting out with something like squats or deadlifts, and then going into leg extensions, leg curls, lower back extensions, any type of leg press, another good example of a isolation movement, technically a compound, but I would consider an isolation movement. That's where I would begin. So there's that.